Hello everyone and welcome to the part 2 of this video. We are building header and footer with Elementor Pro. We already created the header on the first video. Now in the second video we are going to create the footer. So what we are going to do, we are going to the WordPress dashboard. I already have it installed. I can either go here or there on the page. I have the toolbar showing here. I can click on tutorials, that's the name of the site, and dashboard. And now I will be redirected to the dashboard. In here, I'm going to build the Elementor footer for our website. So we are going to click over here. Let's wait for the page to load completely. Okay. So now on templates, temp builder, we are going to add a footer for our website. Now that the page has loaded, we are going to click on footer. Here we can see that the header that we created is already present. Let's click on footer so that we can add our footer. We have a plus icon here. We can click on it. Also, we can click on add new to add a new footer. So we are going to create a footer that will have, let's say, 3 or 4 sections. Let's see how we do it. Let's wait a bit that the page loads. Let's add the element for our footer. The first thing that we are going to do is to add a section. Let's click on the plus icon to add a new section. Inside of this section, we are going to add some intersections. We are going to add 3 intersections so that we can create, the columns with the content that we want for our footer. So we click on intersection here and we drag it into the main section that we have created. Okay, let's click this navigator that is showing the elements that are on the page. We don't need it now. Let's just click it. Okay, so we have 2 sections here. Let's add another one. So let's right click over the column and let's click add new column. Okay, so now we will have three intersections. So the first thing that we are going to do, we are going to change the color of the main section. So we are going to click here. Okay, we select the main section and we are going to style. Okay, we are going to style, and in style we are going to select the color for our section. So on the background type, we click classic, and for the color, remember that on the first video we got some color saved, so we are going to use the main blue color that we have saved. Okay, to make it the background color for our section. So we are going to add 3 sections here, or 3 columns, I mean. The first one is going to have the logo and a little presentation text. So what I'm going to do, let's visit the site, and I'm going to copy the text that we have for the as the logo on the header. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to edit the header so that we can take this um, logo text that we have here and copy it. So let's click on header so that we can edit the header. And what is really cool with Elementor is that, if you have a section that you want to use elsewhere, you can just copy it and paste it on the other page. While, the 2 pages are open, you can copy one element on a page and paste it on the other page. That's a really cool feature that help you save a lot of time. So This is what we are going to do. Let's select our text. Okay, let's right click on the pencil. That's for the edit. And let's just copy it. So we click copy here, and I'm going to paste it. So I click inside of the column, and I'm going to paste the logo text and just click paste. Okay, so we have our logo here. So what we are going to do now, we are going to add a text below the logo. So let's click on this squares here so that we can see the whole palette of menu, and we are going to drag text editor inside of the column. Okay, and we are going to I already have the text prepared that we are going to use. I'm just going to copy it. Okay, I'm just going to copy it and paste it inside of the editor so that we can make add it to our footer. So I'm just copying it. So I'm select everything here, and I'm pasting our text, and so it's going to upload here. Okay, so we have our text here. So we are going to change the color a bit. Okay, so let's click on the pencil to edit the text, and we are going to change the color, to white. So I'm going to click on style, and we are going to change the color to white. So let's click over the color, and let's drag the color picker, and select white. So that's it. And yeah, so what we are going to add below, we are going to add some social icons. So let's click on the squares here again so that we can select our social icons. So let's search for the block. It's gonna be social, and here we have the social icon. We're going to drag it, and we are going to use Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so we have three here, but we are going to style them a bit. First, let's align them to the left, and let's remove Twitter. Let's keep Facebook, and let's change the YouTube with Instagram. So let's click here, and let's search for Instagram. And here, I click on the Instagram icon and click insert. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to change the color, just to adjust the styling a bit. So let's click on style, and let's change the color from official color. We are going to change it to custom. And for the custom, I'm going to change the color. Let's click on primary color, you know, okay. Primary color, I'm going to make it transparent, okay. So I want to keep the secondary color just white, okay. And I'm going to change the icon on over. So on over, let's click on icon over. And when the icons are overrid, I want the secondary color to be the same as the logo. So I'm changing that. And if it is overrid, it is the same as the logo. Okay, the second section we are going to add here is going to be a frequently a fact section, you know. So let's add a fact section. We are going to add some heading. So let's drag the heading to the column where we want to add it. This is the middle column. This is where we want to add it basically. And we are going to change that to FAQ. And we are going to style it a bit. I'm going to change the font and the size. So let's click on the typography. I want it change it to something like Poppins. Let me change the font to Poppins. Okay, let's select Poppins. Okay, let's select it Poppins, and let's reduce the size a bit. Okay. Um. Okay, let's make it 30 actually. Let's change that to 30. Okay. And okay. So what else? And yeah, we can keep it like that, or let's change to 500 medium. Okay. And what we are going to do, we are going to add, you know, we are going to add what is called an accordion. And inside of this accordion, we are going to add some questions that the clients might have, and we are going to answer them. So let's click on, let's search for accordion and add it to the page. Okay, so we have accordion. So we can use accordion, we can use toggle. Let's go with toggle. Okay. Make sure to drop it in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. And let's edit the toggle. So the first one, we are going to type animals, what animals. Okay, let's type something else. Are you open on the weekend? Okay. So we are going to add a second one. Yeah. So let's add the second one. It's going to be, do you take care of hamsters? So we have the text, whiten all witty. Let's click on it and let's add it here. Okay. And let's add a third one. Let's click on add item. Oops, sorry. It's missing a D here. Let's add it quickly. Okay. It's going to be a D. And let's add a last one. It's going to be, do you have veterinarians in place? So those are questions that, the clients will like to ask. If you're winning a paid daycare, they want to be sure that, you have the facilities and you will provide the best assistance, best experience to their loved ones. So this is why, a fact section is always important, on a website. So let's style a bit. So when the toggle is active, we want to change the color. So let's click on the title here. Okay. And let's change the active color. We want to change the active color to white. Okay. Meaning that when it is active, so it is opened and the person is looking at the content so that they can see it right. So that the look and feel can be the same, as the rest of the website. So that's the fact. So the last thing we are going to add here, we are going to add a map. Okay, so we have a map component. What is really good with Elementor is that, nowadays with Google, a map, if you want to add a map, you gotta have you have to create an API, some API access, you know, using Google Cloud. But with Elementor, it's all pre-configured. Let's look for um, map so that we can add our map. So let's drag the map to the column, and what is going to ask us for is a direction. We should add the direction that we want our map, to show. So basically, make sure to add the location. So we are going to remove the default location that it is. We are going to paste our location, so that it can fetch the right information. So yes. So now let's zoom a bit. So now, so that we can see better, you know, the address. That's really important, so that the person can have an idea, you know, of where, the location is. So we can keep it like that or lower the zoom a bit. Let's lower the zoom a bit. Okay. Okay. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to publish our footer. So we hit publish and add condition where we want our footer to appear. We want it to appear to the entire site. We are just going to leave that as it is, and we are going to click on the button save and close. Okay. So what we are going to do now, we are going to visit our site and to see if the footer is showing. So click on visit site, and we are going to see, you know, our footer, or it is showing. Okay. Yes. So it's still loading. So this is how our footer is showing. Okay. So this show you how easy it is to create a footer section, to create an header section with Elementor. What we can do now, we can add some more section, create a home page, but you can see that the footer have 3 columns and that is showing perfectly. Thank you. Remember to subscribe. Remember to click on the notification bell so that when we upload new videos, you get informed and you keep on following and supporting us.